Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. The distasteful rant by dancehall star Popcaan, who in what must have been a moment of madness told promoter-producer Scatta Burrell to do a despicable sexual act on his own mother before the 30,000 fans at the recent Vybz Kartel Freedom Street concert at the National Stadium in Kingston definitely took dancehall music to an all-time low.
Now, Scatter, suck your mother, youth.
While not on the same scale, what Popcaan did to Scatta Burrell evoked memories of a 2017 incident at Rebel Salute where firebrand DJ Anthony B was accused of telling Taurus Riley to do the same thing to his mother. While this dirty little slang is catching on in Jamaica, there is no question that it has sparked quite a few fights, because persons tend not to see it as an insult to them but an attack on their mothers. In the case of Scatta Burrell, it must have touched a raw nerve, because when he was told to do what he was told to do, his mother was in the hospital battling a serious illness. While I am not sure how Scatta Burrell defended his mother's honor when he reportedly pulled Popcaan onto the stage, the fact that he said he left that scene with a sense of satisfaction would suggest that he defended her honor. I was once told to do the same thing to my mother during my short-lived career as a football referee. To make matters worse, the offender in my case was a very dunce-pass student who, in his own uncouth way, was probably trying to tell me that he was still the same dunce that he was 10 years ago when I taught him at school. After the game, I confronted him, got my own satisfaction, and that was the last game I ever refereed, because I realized that I could not live with that type of disrespect. While I can't say I'm surprised by what Popcaan did, because I don't know him that well, what I can say I like about him is the relationship that he enjoys with his own mother, Miss Rona.
Family, and I love you, Mama.
I think I have watched all the videos with him and his mother, including the one where he was combing his mother's ear. And it is always fun to hear the friendly bantering between the two of them. It is against that background that I believe if someone had told Popcaan to do what he told Scatta to do to his mother, he would not be a very happy camper, because there's clearly a lot of love between him and his mother. Personally, out of respect for his own mother, I hope Popcaan will drop those words from his vocabulary. At the top of this video, I said the incident between Popcaan and Scatta Burrell evoked memories of a 2017 incident at Rebel Salute where Anthony B was accused of telling Taurus to do the same thing to his mother. However, interestingly, while Taurus said he heard it, Anthony B said he never said it. I was standing pretty close to where Anthony B was, and to be honest, I never heard him say that, albeit he could have said it and I didn't hear. In this edition of Lest You Forget, I will revisit that incident from a story I wrote for The Gleaner. I will bolster my story with snippets of the interviews the two artists gave to onstage television after the incident. My story, which was published on the 15th of January 2017 under the headline Marian Ministers Upset Taurus Leaves Salute, read in parts as follows. Although partially derailed by a backstage spat between singer Taurus Riley and veteran DJ Anthony B, Night 1 of Rebel Salute 2017 and Friday still showed quality, despite fans feeling shortchanged by Riley's action. A clearly peeved Riley, who had turned up at the Grizzly Plantation Cove Priory St. Ann with a full band ready to appear as the opening night's penultimate act, entered the stage during Phantom Moja's performance and angrily declared that he was just dissed backstage by a fellow artist, despite being cajoled by Phantom Moja, who clearly wanted Riley to perform for the fans. The singer just hung around for a few minutes before making his exit, not to be seen again for the night. Although making no direct reference of his backstage spot with Riley when he took the stage, Anthony B was militant, declaring that he was a lyrical warrior who fears only Jah. He had the fans at his mercy, opening up by reeling off good cop, bad cop, one thing and heard the art, making it clear only woman me clash with. With the party sending home the patrons now happily cleared, the lanky DJ, who had spiced up his set with energetic dance moves, evoked fond memories of his early days, exciting with Mr. Heartless, Fire Pan Room, Raid the Barn, and Not an Easy Road, in tribute to the incarcerated Buju Banton. In his onstage interview about the incident, this is what Taurus Riley had to say.
Well, I saw him. He didn't see me. I saw him. And I heard him speaking, and I'm picking up one and few things because I was a distance from him. I hear my name, and I hear the things about mother and Ray and all of that stuff. He wasn't hiding and talking, and him speak freely, and a whole heap of people hear him. People from the radio, people from all about. So when him don't say it now, he's making himself look like a dishonest person because him said and other people did hear. So when me hear that from him as a turban rasta man where me expect I move certain kind of way, I say, no man, it hurt me, yes, but me have to go talk to him and ask him what it is. To finish that part of the reason, on the way there, Mr. Dean Fraser see me and I tell him, and him say, no man, let me go ask him. It's right in front of me, walking distance. And Dean go to him and say, Bridget, what is that you say? And once again, openly in front of everybody, him say, yeah, me done, so I say already, I'm gonna take it back and I saw. Anthony B sent a message to Rebel Production, said me, Taurus Riley, Jimmy Riley's son, because of my mother.
However, in his onstage interview, Anthony B said he never said any such thing.
But if I tell you about your mother, I can't tell you about your mother, I don't see you. I don't see Taurus from night, I can't tell you what color clothes he have on, the how me tell you something I'm going to see you. When Shane come to me, Taurus didn't come to me. And say to me, boy, you say, Shane come to me. And I say, Shane, you hear me say it? He said, no. I say, somebody tell you I say it now. I say, well, I'm telling you I didn't say it. Dean come to me, say, Dean, come on here. I would never disrespect Dean Fraser. For a minute nor a second, Dean Fraser.
While both incidents will remain an unforgettable part of our dancehall history, I hope that in seeking to clean up the music, that dirty term will disappear.
Now, scatter!
Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. Before you go, please remember to subscribe.